Okay. We have my man,
Yes, yes.
King Sneaks.
Yes, man.
King Sneaks is in the house. Matter of fact, we're actually in his studio. You know,
Facts, facts.
King Sneak is from the Northeast Bronx. Same town as Cardi B, but we in the Northeast. She's somewhere in High Bridge. We over somewhere by Boston Road, somewhere around there. Gun Hill, you know. That's how we do, right?
Facts, facts.
And so King Sneaks, we're gonna get into this interview. So what was your what started your foundation? What got you into the rap stuff? What was your bare your humble beginnings?
Okay, okay. Definitely, man. Music has been my life, man. You know, from a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I come from a background of, you know, of independent filmmaking. My parents, my father was a writer, director. My mother was a dancer. You know, and as I got older, I started listening to music and seeing what was out there, and that inspired me a lot.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
That's great. So it's in your DNA, you would say. Yeah, it's in your bloodline. So so you have a mix. You have three mixtapes out. You
Yes.
have an album um,
Yes.
called Elohim or
Elohim, the
Elohim.
album.
You
Yes.
got the album. So tell us a little about that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man. Elohim, the album, man. That was one of the important projects that I was working on, you know, because as I got older, I was doing research and started learning where my culture came from, you know,
Mm.
who we are as a people, who we are in general, you know. So when I started to realize and see certain things for what it was, Elohim, that terminology inspired me to talk about it, you know.
Mm. Yeah, that's deep because Elohim is also in Genesis in the first, in the beginning, and they talk about the Elohims were there, like the gods, the demigods, because
Hmm.
the source is God. You know,
Definitely.
everything comes from
Right.
the source, but we all are part of that source. So
Yeah.
um, we all be gods. Even Jesus
Hmm.
said that in the Bible. We all be gods.
Hmm.
So in our own right, we are a microcosm, I believe, a small thing, which is a microcosm of a macrocosm of
Right.
something big, but we all connected.
Right.
Yeah, that Elohim, I like that. So
Thank you. Thank
yeah, also as far as what what song on your on all of your on all of because you got a lot of you got three mixtapes and you got an album. Which songs or which song
you.
would you say is your favorite song? The one that really is really your heartfelt, the one that you really like. This is this is it. Which song
Okay.
would that be, or which songs would those be?
I understand. Definitely, man. I believe my first single, man. You know,
First single,
Faces. Yes, Faces.
Faces.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely, man.
All right,
And
I like that. I like that
that was
title, Faces.
right, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that,
Mm.
man. That was my first single that I dropped for my first mixtape. You know.
So what is it? Sentimental because it's the first. Because it's the first. It's like that's the foundation
Ah,
of King Sneaks. Like
I believe it, man.
okay,
Definitely.
all right. Always the first is always the best because that's
Right.
that's when you became into who you actually am now. And as far as that name, King Sneaks,
Mm.
where was your inspiration? Where did that
Okay.
come from? King Sneaks. That
Okay.
what
Okay.
inspired you to name yourself that?
All right. Um, growing up, you know, everybody called me Sneaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so as I got older and I started to recognize what was what,
Mm-hmm.
I had to throw the king as the title. You know, because you know we all kings and queens on this earth. You know, so I had to let it be known. ahead of time.
King Sneaks. I love that name, King Sneaks. That's strong,
Thank
and it's different too. It's different than everything. So you would say Faces, and back to, since it was the foundation. That's one of your best because it was your first song. And
man.
can we let the fans hear a little bit of that so they can get a little taste of King Sneaks?
Definitely.
So
man.
why don't you play a little bit of that for the fans out there so they can get a little taste of the King Sneaks.
Definitely, man. Faces,
Let the King Sneaks walk up in their life right about now.
I got you right now, man.
All right,
You know,
all right.
Faces,
Let's
man.
put
It's
that
the
in
first
there.
single right here, man.
Okay. King Sneaks.
Definitely, man.
Yeah. King Sneaks, active. R.O. Faces, faces. All I see is blue faces. Like Neo walking through the matrix. All this power's too sacred. Oh yeah. We all hit to the end. Oh yeah. Don't mess up the plan. Oh yeah. Faces. All I see is blue faces. Like Neo walking through the matrix. All this power's too sacred. Oh yeah. We all hit to the end. Oh yeah. Don't mess up the plan. Oh yeah. My label. Yeah, I recommend it. Facts. Don't come in the club, then leave your girl just unattended. When I walked in, it was unexpected. Niggas hear my songs, but don't comprehend it. These little niggas just got offended. You ain't listening. Stop pretending. Yeah, I done went to a lot of shows. Yeah, I gotta go.
Definitely, man.
That joint's fire.
I wanna follow my lead.
Faces, man. Appreciate that, man.
Faces
yeah,
is
man.
fire. So Neo walking through the Matrix. Don't mess up the plan. We are here to the end.
Yeah.
You on that? Oh, that's that.
Facts.
That's that Matrix. That Morpheus Neo. That.
Appreciate that, man. Definitely, bro.
Yeah. How did we say it? We said that. How did we say that word? Because you got the Neo, right? And you got the Morpheus.
Right.
Metamorpheus. That was the word. You on some Metamorpheus. That's deep. You know, that's deep. You hitting it, and that was your first one. So that shows you where your mind was already. Your mind was already on something. And I hear a little West Coast flavor, even though the New York, but it's West. It's definitely the New York lingo that you kicking, but it's something else too. Cause I hear a little, like I said, I hear a little, maybe a little Dr. Dre, but a little Bones Dog, you know, a little, and I even take it back a little George Clinton, a little funkadelic. We are here to the end. You got that little alien voice almost going in there, like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but it's the Matrix, definitely.
Definitely,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. The Metamorpheus. We're gonna make that Metamorpheus.
Yes.
Yeah. So also, all right. So now the fans got a piece of they heard a piece of you, you know, and you saw me rocking over here behind the camera, and so as far as what do you plan? Where do you plan to take this music?
To be honest, man, I'm trying to take this to the top, man. This is my life, man. It's like I don't see myself doing anything else. But definitely, man, I really want to take this further, man.
Well, I tell you, and as an old head, and you know me, and you know ever since I met you back on Boston Road, we was just walking, and I think I bought your CD, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Faces. It might have been your second one.
Probably
I think it might have been your second CD that you had. 'Cause I know it wasn't the third one. I know it was. I think it was the second,
I
because you know.
believe it was the second one.
And ever since I met you, I was like, yo, that young man got something. You know what I'm saying? I said he's about something. And me as an OG, but still, I'm a big kid at heart. You know, like I respect this young man in front of me, King Sneaks.
Appreciate that, man.
You
Definitely,
know,
man.
in the hood, everybody got love. You know, it's nothing but love. We like one big happy community over here in the Northeast. And
Facts.
like you said, your music, it can take you anywhere, because if you have a choice to be a janitor or a choice, and you really don't want to be a janitor, but you have a choice to be a musician or an artist, and you really want to be an artist, then that's what you should be. Because when you're doing something that you're not comfortable with, it bothers you in the back, because you know
Right.
that's not where you really want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why we have to go through our own struggles. And it's always going to be a little struggle. But every time you accomplish something, like you did a lot, you got like a lot of material. And every time you do that, that means you come that much more closer to your goal. And I want you to keep it up, man.
Definitely, man.
I'm rooting
I
for
can't
you.
Stop, man. I appreciate you,
King
man.
Sneaks, I'm rooting for you,
I really
man.
thank you, man. Appreciate that, man. You know, 'cause yeah, man.
And you like I told you behind the scenes, you ahead of the game. You got your own studio. Tell us about that. Yeah, people could buy time.
Right, definitely, man. Escobar Studios, Scales Entertainment. You know, we do everything here, man. You could come here, record, release.
Yeah, he got the
mix,
booth. He
master,
got the
everything.
booth. He got the booth
You
over
know.
here. You can't even see, but that's the booth right there. Right there. That is the booth. You see that? You see that? That's the booth. He got a booth in it.
Facts, man.
He got a booth. So this boy is doing his thing. You don't see that. You don't see that in the
Thank you,
hood.
man.
You don't see that in the hood. You
Right.
might see it in the Hamptons. You don't hardly see that in the hood. He got a booth. So this boy's on top of it. And as far as your beats, so your music, where do you do and you definitely do beats in the studio.
In the lab, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
the lab.
I got producers that work here.
Mhm.
I got engineers that work here, you know, and we trying to get to it, man. Every time when we eat together, you know, something gotta be created, you know, something gotta happen, you know. It's just the vibe, you know. Facts.
That's right. That's right. And before we end this interview, this exclusive on the King Sneak, the young god
Yes.
in the house, sitting on the throne with the microphone bad to the bone, gristle,
Yeah.
hitting you like air to land missiles, metamorphizing this term. Yes.
Word, man.
Metamorpheus.
Morpheus.
So we in here with the energy. You feel the energy. We hyped up in
Facts,
here.
man.
And so before we end this interview, King Sneaks, you want to shout out anybody, say anything, make sure you give them all your information, how they could contact you.
Facts,
You know?
man. You know, King Sneaks, man. Instagram, you know, is King Sneaks. Sneaks as in SNEAKS 216. Facebook, King Sneaks. You know, I'm on all platforms. You know, definitely, man, and definitely gonna give a shout out to my boy Lost Active, man. You know, another artist, family as well. And we working, man. Just we here, man. Facts.
Yeah. Anybody else? Nobody else? You got everybody in there? The mix you want to shout?
Oh,
How about
definitely,
JB? How about Blast? That thing he was
that's
letting.
my boy, man.
Blast. That
You know
joint
what
that
I'm
we heard the other
Facts,
day
man.
was
All my
fire,
people,
right?
man.
That
Hell
joint he was
yeah,
playing
man.
the other day, that was fire. With
Oh, good looking. Oh yeah, that
What,
was a new joint.
But Blast was playing.
Black, yeah,
Yeah,
black,
that joint was fire.
Definitely.
Right.
Facts.
He didn't do it in your studio, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it?
Get it here.
Ooh, that joint is fire. Ooh, that joint is fire. This kid, I'm telling you, this is where it happens.
Facts, man.
Yep.
We soon release that too, man. We just working on it right now, man.
Yeah, that joint is crazy. You saw me, right? I was like, because I was talking to her, I was like, hold up, and I know he's playing when and this is my thing. When an artist is playing something, and I know they're an artist, I do give my undivided attention. At first, I was talking to him, I was like, nah, hold up, play that back, let me hear it.
Right.
Cause I want to hear it. I know he had some fire.
Facts.
And I didn't even know they did it up in the studio. What's it called? Escobar Studio?
Escobar Studios,
Mm-hmm.
Scales Entertainment, man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, man.
All right, so Sneaks, man, thank you for letting me interview.
Appreciate you, man.
You know I got
Anytime,
love for
man.
you. You know we've been
Same
talking
here,
about
man.
making it happen, and we finally made it happen.
Facts.
Action speaks louder than words. So we're gonna go here, and hopefully, I have a hand in helping you with one of your next projects. You know, as far, especially
man.
with the
Definitely
video
appreciate
thing.
that, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yep. So we're gonna sign out.
Yes, man. King Sneaks, man.
Yes. Any encouragement for some upcoming artists? You have any encouragement, any words of wisdom for them?
Oh yeah, man. Just keep working, man. Just don't stop. Like it doesn't matter what it is. Just don't stop, man. If this is your craft, whatever your craft is, keep going at it. Facts.
Thank you, King Sneaks. And this is your host with the most, aka Robbie Riz Rock. From the block, never carried a Glock. Thank God I never got shot, but you had it. You heard it. The exclusive from King Sneaks, the man, the myth, the living legend right here. He got three mixtapes, and he has an album, Elohim. Check him out, man. Check him out. Support him. You know, he's coming up. Before you know it, you're going to hear him all over. And we're going to peace out. We're going to end it right here. And y'all have a blessing. Stay safe with this COVID-19 thing going on. Peace out.